Oh my, what is going on with this? We're in a tail dragger aircraft and we're almost crashing into the Cessna. In fact, oh, look at me go. Wow, this is one very agile plane. Right, come on, let's see if we can land on this runway. This is a very short runway. We should be able to do this. Should be fine. We're gonna crash into this plane, but alright. Oh, okay, one bounce, that's fine. Now let's get back down and, oh, wow, well, we've butchered that runway, haven't we? Well, wasn't that just one rousing success? Gonna watch out for me anytime soon, or are you just gonna fly straight through me? Oh, you're actually gonna stop for me. Wow. Brilliant, thanks. Hello everybody, welcome back to Ultra Aviation. My name is Mr. Nacho, and today we are landing planes on the shortest runways in London. We are in London today. This is London City. This is the Dash AQ400. This is for Austrian Airlines. There is a plane coming towards us, but we're still going to try and land anyway. What is that plane? Oh, it's a Swiss A220. And this is a very short runway, so we might want to get down sometime in the near future. Okay, well that was a success. We actually stopped on the runway, and that's pretty good. Running off very easy, and we're only going to get harder from then. Oh, Dash AQ400 is going to appear out of absolutely nowhere. Fairly smooth touchdown, if only it wasn't for me just sitting there right in their way. Now, we're actually at a little airport that I featured in a video before. Just one of them. If you can comment down below which video it is that this exact airport is, and I'm not going to tell you the name of it. Okay, I'll tell you the name of it. It's called Dunsfold Airport. It's near Gatwick. If you could name in the comment section below which other video, you can win your very own copy of Aerofly FS2021 for your very own iPad or phone. So good luck. Enjoy. And by the way, this isn't a trick question. I actually have been at this airport before in a video. Now, what you might notice about Aerofly is the aircraft stop incredibly quickly and very much not like how they would in real life. Obviously, we have an Air France A380 already sitting there ready to go. I'm going to try this glider. Let's see where we can land this glider at. What's the shortest runway? Oh, wow. Look how short this is. This is pretty much like a helipad. I am landing in a parking lot, basically. That's a grass runway, as expected. How am I supposed to see anything out of that? World's largest wings. Just realized we actually only have one set of gears. We don't have any on the other side. I forgot how a glider works. Oh, that was one very hard landing. Here's the landing. And it was just straight down. And that plane won't be certainly flying anytime in the near future. Biggin Hill. What is this tiny runway here? Let's try an A320. Because I know Lufthansa have been looking at getting into Biggin Hill. It has no terminal and no commercial service, but I know that they're really thinking they can get one passenger a week, and it's a really good investment. This is a very short runway. How short would this runway actually be? Put it on screen right now. There you go. That's how long this runway is. It's very small. I'm trying to find the brake. There they are. And we've actually managed to stop on this runway. That is not very realistic at all. Well, we managed to stop, so I mean that's one thing. Actually, what we should do is take their classic livery and let's just see if we can take off. So we'll put the flaps down. Let's get into the cockpit first, and we'll put the flaps down. Can we get up? Can we get up? Oh dear, we have just managed to get up. Wow, that is very lucky. Let's take our Baron 58 to this weird little airport on the outskirts of London. Now this one's closer to London Stansted than any other big London airport you'd most likely know of. It's actually a concrete runway. It's quite surprising to see how many actual small runways there are which are concrete and paved outside or inside of London. You know what, let's land on the taxiway. Why keep landing on a paved bit of an airport? I know it's what you're, supposed to do and what everyone tells you to do, but why do we have to do what everyone tells us to do? Maybe because the FAA tell you to do that, but okay. So I'm actually able to take this aircraft off. Now what happens? Oh, well that was exciting. I think it's time for a fighter jet. Peruvian Air Force aircraft coming to London. That sounds realistic. Actually, you know what? Let's take it off first. Let's see if we can just take this aircraft off. Seems to be working so far. What's going on with the rudder? And we can take it off. But the real question is, can we land an F-18 here for NASA? Because obviously that's the question we all have in our minds when we go to bed, when we wake up, when we're having our lunch. It's whether the F-18 can land at this airport that I don't even know the name of. I've forgotten what the name of this airport is. Wow. But can we take it off again? Oh, we've got the afterburners going. We are taking off very, very quickly. And we're pretty much going vertically, and we're still gaining speed. How high can we go? Sounds like a video for another day. How cool would this be, though, to literally be going vertically? Okay, F15, some airport called Red Hill. All these fighter jets have those HUDs. I'm landing on the shorter runway because it is hard to find normally, as if it was a piece of cake. Easier than a piece of cake, easier than someone giving you the piece of cake. We may have found a winner. You cannot land an F15 at Red Hill. Oh, yes, you can. Why did the developers of Aerofly FS2021 just think, you know what, let's just make sure that every aircraft can land at any airport in the entire world, no matter what type of aircraft it is? There is absolutely no way we can land this Boeing 777-300 extra range at this Thurrock airport. There is no way, in absolutely any way, we can land this. If this works, then I officially declare Aerofly FS2021 as the most ridiculous flight simulator ever when it comes to stopping performance of aircraft. So let's... This is really testing Aerofly now. I'm coming in fairly slowly because, you know, I'd hope this doesn't work. I'm actually hoping this doesn't work, and that's very sad. Oh my lord, this has actually worked. This has actually worked. Tell you what, next week when we're in X-Plane 11, I'm gonna land at Thurrock in a 737 and show you that this is not possible. Can we take off a 747 from the same airport? We'll just stay at Thurrock. So the wings overspan the runway just a little bit. In fact, so do the gear. In fact, the aircraft is not actually possible at all of staying on this runway. It's that thin. And we're not able to take it off, but I can assure you we are able to land it. So let's just get down. Nice butter. And obviously we've landed. So one final test, obviously the A380 for Air France, and let's try this RAF airfield. There is, if you know, of course this is gonna work. This is gonna work, no problems. Cathay Pacific can offer services to Thurrock with their 747s. Okay, come on A380, you can do this. Wow, we landed at 90 knots. This is so realistic. There we go, we landed the A380, so they apparently, Air France can operate A380s to this RAF field. Ryanair butter. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching today's video. Go down in the description below, there are tons of links, you might find something interesting. Just, you know, just do it. Just, why not? Thank you very much for watching, and bye. Mm.